On a quiet, foggy coast, there stands a gentle lighthouse. It rises tall and proud above the soft, rolling waves. The light from the top of the tower shines brightly, cutting through the thick mist. This light is a guide for the ships sailing in the dark ocean. The lighthouse keeps them safe as they travel home. Beside the lighthouse, there is a cozy little house. Its windows are warm and inviting, glowing softly in the evening. The roof is covered with dark, weathered shingles, and a small garden blooms with colorful flowers. The air is fresh and salty, filled with the scent of the ocean. It is peaceful here, where time flows slowly. In this cozy house lives a kind old man named Mr. Thompson. He is the lighthouse keeper, and every day he watches over the light. Mr. Thompson has soft, white hair that shines in the sunlight. His gentle blue eyes sparkle with kindness. He wears a simple gray sweater and comfortable trousers, always ready to help others. Each morning, Mr. Thompson wakes up early. He opens the window of a small kitchen and breathes in the fresh sea air. The sound of the waves crashing against the rocks is like a calming song. He makes himself a cup of tea, letting the steam rise and fill the room with warmth. After breakfast, he walks to the lighthouse, stepping carefully on the smooth stones along the path. Inside the lighthouse, the spiral staircase winds up and up. Mr. Thompson climbs it slowly, feeling the cool breeze from the ocean. At the top, he takes a moment to enjoy the view. From here, he can see the endless sea and the soft horizon where the sky meets the water. The fog blankets everything, making the world feel like a gentle dream. As the sun sets, Mr. Thompson lights the lamp in the lighthouse. He turns the glass slowly, ensuring it shines bright for the ships at sea. The light beams out into the fog, a welcoming sign for those who sail in the night. He knows that his work is important. It helps the sailors find their way home safely. After the light is lit, Mr. Thompson steps outside. He watches the fog dance over the waves. The world is calm and quiet. The stars begin to twinkle in the darkening sky. Mr. Thompson feels happy, knowing he is part of something special. He takes a deep breath, his heart feeling warm. As the first light of dawn began to peek over the horizon, the lighthouse keeper slowly opened his eyes. The world outside was still shrouded in soft gray. The only sounds were the gentle waves lapping against the rocky shore and the low, distant foghorns. He smiled softly, for this was his favorite time of day. He rose from his warm blanket and stretched his arms wide. The air was cool, but he felt a sense of warmth inside. He walked carefully across the creaking wooden floor, making his way to the small kitchen. The lighthouse was quiet, as if it too was still sleeping. In the kitchen, he reached for some kindling. He placed it in the fireplace, arranging it just right. He struck a match and watched as the tiny flame flickered to life. Soon, the fire danced, casting warm light around the room. He felt the heat on his skin and smiled again. Next, he filled his kettle with fresh water from the tap. He placed it on the stove and turned on the flame beneath it. The kettle began to hum softly as it warmed. While he waited for the water to boil, he took a moment to look out the window. The sea was calm, and the fog still hung gently in the air, like a soft blanket covering the world. The lighthouse keeper took a deep breath, inhaling the salty scent of the ocean. He listened closely as the waves crashed softly on the beach, one after another. The sound was soothing, like a lullaby. He watched the horizon, where the first rays of sunlight began to break through the fog. Once the kettle whistled, he poured steaming water into his favorite mug. He added a touch of honey and a slice of lemon. The steam rose, filling the air with a warm, inviting scent. He took a careful sip, feeling the warmth spread through him. It was perfect. With his cup in hand, he stepped outside to the small porch. The air was cool and fresh, and he could hear the seagulls calling in the distance. He sat on a simple wooden chair, cradling his warm mug. The lighthouse stood tall behind him, a quiet guardian watching over the sea. As he took another sip of tea, he closed his eyes for a moment. He felt thankful for this peaceful morning, for the calm and the beauty surrounding him. The world was waking up slowly, and he was ready to welcome the day. After breakfast, the lighthouse keeper begins his quiet journey up the winding staircase. Each step is familiar, worn smooth by years of careful travel. The stairs twist gently, rising higher and higher, surrounded by the cool stone walls of the lighthouse. The air is fresh, filled with the soft scent of the sea. As he reaches the top, he opens the heavy wooden door. The bright light of the morning greets him. He steps into the lantern room, where the great lens stands, ready to shine. It is a large glass globe, clear and sparkling, like a jewel in the sun. The keeper smiles, knowing how important this light is for the ships far out at sea. He walks slowly around the lens, checking each part. The keeper lifts his hand to polish the glass, making sure it is bright and clean. He loves this moment. The sun shines through the glass, creating small rainbows that dance on the walls. It feels magical, as if the light is telling him stories from far away. He looks out through the large windows. The view is beautiful, but today it is shrouded in fog. The sea below is hidden, wrapped in a thick blanket of mist. He can barely see the waves. They are soft and gentle, like whispers in the air. The fog swirls and moves, creating shapes that seem to float and glide. The keeper takes a deep breath, enjoying the calmness of the morning. He thinks of the ships that will rely on his light. They sail through the fog, guided by the beam that cuts through the mist like a warm hand. He feels proud of his work, knowing that he helps keep them safe. As he stands there, the fog begins to shift. The gentle breeze carries the sound of the sea to his ears. He can hear the soft lapping of the waves against the shore, a soothing rhythm that calms his heart. The keeper lets his gaze drift over the horizon, where the sea meets the sky. It is a soft blend of gray and blue, like a watercolor painting. In this moment, life feels simple and peaceful. The lighthouse keeper enjoys the solitude, feeling at one with the world around him. He knows that soon, the mist will lift, and the light will guide the boats home. With a final glance at the sea, he turns back to the lens. The light is bright and ready. He smiles again, feeling content. The lighthouse keeper steps outside. The cool fog greets him softly. It drapes around him like a gentle blanket. He smiles and takes a deep breath, feeling the salty air fill his lungs. Each breath calms him further. The coast stretches out before him. He begins to walk slowly along the path. The soft sand feels cool beneath his feet. With each step, he listens to the soothing sound of the waves. They crash against the rocks in a steady rhythm. This sound is like nature's lullaby, inviting him to relax. As he walks, he looks out at the sea. The water sparkles faintly through the fog. It seems to dance lightly, as if waving at him. The horizon is a soft gray, blending with the sky. The keeper feels as if he is in a dream. The world is quiet, and time feels slow. A light breeze brushes against his face. He feels the mist of the ocean on his skin. It is refreshing and cool. He stops for a moment to close his eyes. He listens closely, letting the sounds of the coast wash over him. The waves, the whispers of the wind, even the distant cries of seabirds all join together. They create a symphony of peace. He continues his walk, noticing the small details around him. A cluster of smooth, round stones lies on the beach. They are wet and shiny from the waves. He bends down to touch them. They feel cool and solid under his fingers. Nearby, a few small shells shine in the fog. They are like little treasures hidden on the shore. He picks up a shell, its surface rough and smooth at the same time. It reminds him of the sea's beauty. He puts it in his pocket, a small gift from the coast. As he walks further, he sees a group of seagulls flying overhead. They glide gracefully, their wings spread wide. The keeper watches them with joy. They seem so free, dancing in the sky. He wishes to be as light and free as they are. Finally, he reaches a large rock. It stands tall, covered in soft green moss. He sits down on the rock, feeling the coolness beneath him. He closes his eyes again, listening to the waves and feeling the fog wrap around him. In this moment, he knows he is exactly where he belongs. The coast is his home, peaceful and calm. The lighthouse keeper walked back to his cozy home. The air was fresh and cool. The mist from the sea wrapped around him like a gentle blanket. As he reached his doorstep, he took a deep breath. It felt good to be back. Inside, the house was warm and inviting. Sunlight peeked through the window, making soft patterns on the wooden floor. The keeper smiled at the simple beauty around him. He loved every corner of his little home. He went to the kitchen, where the light shone bright. The shelves were filled with jars of ingredients. He decided to make a warm soup for lunch. The keeper took out a pot and placed it on the stove. He filled it with water and set it to boil. While he waited for the water to heat, he chopped some vegetables. There were bright carrots, green celery, and a few potatoes. The colors were like a painting. Each slice made a soft crunch sound. He enjoyed the rhythm of his movements. It felt calm and steady. Once the water was bubbling, he added the vegetables. The mist from the pot floated up, filling the kitchen with a sweet aroma. He stirred the soup gently, watching the colors dance together in the pot. It was a comforting sight. While the soup cooked, the keeper moved to the table. There, he prepared a simple sandwich. He took 2 slices of bread and spread some butter on one. He added a bit of cheese and a few slices of tomato. It was not fancy, but it made him feel satisfied. With his lunch ready, he sat down at the table. The sound of the waves outside was like a soft lullaby. He took a moment to appreciate the peace around him. Each bite of the sandwich was delightful. He chewed slowly, tasting the flavors. The bread was soft, and the cheese melted in his mouth. After finishing his sandwich, he returned to the soup. It was ready now. The keeper poured the warm soup into a bowl. The steam rose gently, and he could smell the fresh vegetables. He brought the bowl to the table and took a seat once again. As he sipped the soup, he felt content. The warm broth filled him with comfort. He savored each spoonful as he looked out the window. The fog still hung over the coast, softening the landscape. Everything felt peaceful and right. In that quiet moment, the lighthouse keeper enjoyed the simple pleasure of his meal. Each taste was a reminder of the calm life he loved on the foggy coast. The lighthouse keeper settles into his favorite chair. It is a soft, worn chair, filled with memories. It sits by the big window that looks out over the sea. The glass is clear, and the view is beautiful. The ocean sparkles gently under the afternoon sun, even through the soft blanket of fog. He leans back, closing his eyes for a moment. The soothing sound of the waves fills his ears. They crash softly against the rocks below, a steady rhythm that calms his mind. He takes a deep breath, filling his lungs with the fresh, salty air. It smells of the sea, clean and refreshing. As he opens his eyes, he watches the boats glide across the water. Some are small fishing boats, and others are big ships making their way to distant ports. Each one carries stories and dreams. The keeper thinks about his own life and the choices he has made. He feels a warm glow of gratitude in his heart. The lighthouse is not just a building. It is his home. It stands tall and proud, guiding sailors safely through the misty waters. He feels a deep sense of purpose in his work. Each day, he ensures the light shines bright. Each night, it cuts through the fog like a warm hug. It brings safety to those at sea. He remembers the first time he lit the lamp. It was a chilly night, and the fog rolled in thick. The light beamed out into the darkness, and he felt a rush of joy. He had helped someone find their way home. That feeling has never left him. He takes a moment to look beyond the horizon. The sea stretches endlessly, meeting the sky in a soft blue embrace. The clouds drift lazily above, casting shadows on the water. Each shadow dances lightly, like a gentle whisper. The keeper smiles, feeling at peace with the world. He thinks about all the seasons he has seen from this very spot. The wild storms of winter, the bright colors of spring, and the warm days of summer. Each season brings its own beauty, and he has been lucky enough to watch them all. In this quiet moment, he is grateful for the simplicity of his life. The lighthouse keeper knows that he is exactly where he needs to be. His heart is full as he watches the waves, feeling the softness of the afternoon sun on his face. As the afternoon sun began to fade, a soft mist started to gather around the lighthouse. The air grew cooler, and a gentle chill whispered through the open window. The lighthouse keeper watched the horizon, where the sea met the sky. At first, the fog was light and airy, like a thin veil. But slowly, it began to thicken. The keeper could see the white waves crashing against the shore, but soon they disappeared into the gray fog. It felt as if the world was becoming quieter, softer. The colors around him muted, turning to shades of gray and blue. The bright sun that warmed his face just moments ago was now hidden, replaced by a soft, cozy light. He pulled a warm blanket over his shoulders and settled into his favorite chair by the window. The foghorns in the distance began to sound their low, deep calls. Each sound echoed through the thick air, a comforting reminder that the sea was still there, just beyond the fog. The keeper closed his eyes for a moment, listening. The foghorns sang their sleepy song, a lullaby for the lonely coast. The creaking of the lighthouse was another sweet sound that filled the room. It sounded like a gentle sigh, as if the lighthouse was settling into a peaceful slumber. With every creak, the keeper felt a sense of safety. His little home was strong and steady, standing tall against the fog. Here, he was protected from the world outside. Outside, the sea was now hidden, its vastness swallowed by the thick mist. The keeper imagined the waves rolling gently, their soft whispers reaching the shore. He could almost smell the salty air mixed with the coolness of the fog. It was a familiar scent, one that brought him comfort. As the fog continued to deepen, the lighthouse keeper took a deep breath. He felt cozy and warm in his little house, surrounded by the sounds of the fog and the sea. He closed his eyes again and let the sounds wash over him, like a gentle wave. Everything around him felt calm, and he knew that he was safe. He let himself drift away in thoughts of quiet evenings spent in the lighthouse, listening to the world outside. The fog wrapped around him like a soft blanket, inviting him to relax. He could feel the gentle pull of sleep as he listened to the foghorns and the creaking lighthouse, surrendering to the peacefulness of the moment. As the fog thickens outside, the lighthouse keeper feels a warm glow in his small kitchen. He carefully prepares his dinner, taking his time with each step. The kitchen is cozy, with the light from a small bulb casting a soft yellow glow. The keeper pulls out a pot and fills it with water. He places it on the stove, turning the heat to low. He decides to make a simple soup. The keeper reaches for a few vegetables from his small pantry. He grabs a carrot, an onion, and some potatoes. He washes the vegetables under the cool tap water, feeling the refreshing drops touch his hands. The smell of fresh vegetables fills the air as he chops them into small pieces. With the vegetables ready, he adds them to the pot. The keeper stirs the soup gently, watching the colors mix together. He listens to the soft bubbling sound as the soup begins to cook. It is a comforting sound, like a gentle whisper. While the soup simmers, the keeper sets the table. He places a simple white plate, a fork, and a spoon on the wooden table. He adds a small glass of water, clear and cool. The table is next to the window, giving him a view of the fog rolling outside. He can see the shadows of the trees and the soft shapes of the rocks by the shore. After a little while, the keeper serves himself a warm bowl of soup. The steam rises from the soup, filling the room with a delightful aroma. He takes a moment to enjoy the warmth of the bowl in his hands. The first spoonful feels like a hug from the inside. He savors each bite, feeling grateful for the simple meal. Once he finishes his dinner, the lighthouse keeper cleans the table. He washes the dishes carefully, the water warm and soothing against his skin. The little kitchen is tidy now, and he feels a sense of calm wash over him. After dinner, he finds his favorite chair by the window. It is soft and worn, the perfect spot for relaxation. He picks up a book from the small shelf nearby. The pages are yellowed with time, and the words speak of adventures in distant lands. He opens the book and begins to read, his voice quiet and gentle, as if sharing a secret with the night. Sometimes he pauses to listen to the soft crackle of the radio. The music is light and soothing, floating through the air like a gentle breeze. It mingles with the sound of the waves outside, creating a peaceful harmony. The lighthouse keeper smiles as he reads and listens. He feels content and calm. The fog wraps around the lighthouse like a warm blanket, and he is happy to be home. As the evening deepened, the lighthouse keeper felt a soft weariness in his body. The gentle sounds of the sea were like a lullaby. He stood in the small kitchen, where the warmth of the stove still lingered. The dishes were washed and neatly put away. The aroma of dinner still danced in the air, mixing with the salty scent of the ocean. He turned off the light, and the kitchen was bathed in soft shadows. The keeper glanced around, feeling a sense of peace. It was time to prepare for bed. He walked slowly to the staircase that led up to his cozy bedroom. Each step felt steady and calming beneath his feet. The wooden steps creaked just a little, like a sleepy sigh. As he climbed, the light from the lamp above flickered softly. The light created a beautiful, warm glow that made the staircase feel safe and inviting. He reached the top and paused for a moment. The door to his bedroom stood slightly ajar, the gentle sound of the wind brushing against the walls. Entering the room, he noticed the soft bed waiting for him. The blanket was neatly folded, and the pillow looked fluffy and inviting. He took a deep breath and smiled. This was his little haven after a long day. He moved to the wardrobe and opened the door. Inside, his comfortable clothes hung neatly. He chose a soft, warm sweater and a pair of loose pants. Slipping out of his day, clothes felt good. The soft fabric hugged his skin and brought a sense of comfort. He felt the stress of the day melting away. After changing, he walked to the window. The fog hung low over the sea, like a gentle blanket. The lighthouse beams swept across the water, a steady light in the mist. He watched as the waves rolled softly, shimmering in the light. The sound of the water was calming, and he felt grateful for this peaceful moment. His heart was full as he gazed at the ocean. The keeper thought of the day he had just lived. The little tasks, the quiet moments, and the beauty of nature filled his mind. He felt connected to the world outside, even in the fog. With a contented sigh, he turned away from the window and climbed into bed. The sheets felt cool and inviting, wrapping around him like a warm embrace. He closed his eyes, letting the sounds of the sea lull him to sleep. Tonight, he would dream of the gentle waves and the soft light of the lighthouse as it shone through the fog. The lighthouse keeper stepped softly into his warm, Cozy room. The air is filled with the gentle scent of wood and sea salt. He feels the cool breeze from the open window, brushing against his skin like a soft blanket. It is a quiet night, just like many before it. The world outside is wrapped in a soft, gray fog. He takes a moment to look out the window. The moon shines faintly through the mist, casting a delicate glow over the waves. The ocean is calm, and the water flows smoothly, like a gentle lullaby. The sound of the waves is a soothing whisper, a rhythm that invites him to rest. With a contented sigh, the keeper moves to a small, tidy bed. The sheets are freshly washed and feel cool against his skin. He slides under the covers and sinks into the soft mattress, feeling the weight of the day melt away. His body is tired, grateful for this moment of peace. As he lies there, he listens to the comforting sounds of the night. The foghorns call out slowly, their deep notes echoing through the air. Each sound is steady and familiar, like an old friend. He closes his eyes and lets the gentle noises wrap around him. The lighthouse keeper imagines the waves rolling onto the shore, one after another. Each wave brings a soft crash, then retreats, leaving behind tiny treasures in the sand. There are shells, small stones, and bits of seaweed. He pictures the sparkling sea under the moonlight, a beautiful sight that fills him with calm. His mind begins to wander through memories of the day. He thinks of the bright sun, the singing birds, and the laughter of the children who visited the lighthouse. Those moments bring a smile to his face. Now, as he lies in bed, he feels grateful for all the small joys life brings. The tiredness in his eyes grows heavier. The gentle rhythm of the waves and the foghorns begin to blend together. It feels like a soft lullaby, pulling him deeper into relaxation. He takes a deep breath, letting the salty air fill his lungs. The keeper knows he is safe here, surrounded by the quiet of the foggy coast. He allows himself to drift off, his thoughts fading like the mist outside. With one last sigh of contentment, he surrenders to the peaceful embrace of sleep.
Good night, dear keeper.
May your dreams be as calm as the sea.